Welcome to the Queen's Lair, a lifestyle podcast. Get inspired by our latest tips and information about small business, entrepreneurship, natural hair, travel, food, and even relationships. Stay tuned for another great episode. I am your host, Renee Patrice. Welcome back, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning into my podcast once again. I have to get used to, I'm still getting used to this daily podcasting. I know I should have it down pat by now, but sometimes the day gets away from you and you completely forget that you have an episode that you need to do. Part of my problem is that I need to get back on my batch recording game is what needs to happen, and set up everything from behind the scenes so that, I'm a few episodes ahead. So I think I'm one behind right now. But nevertheless, I'm here. So I wanted to talk about me doing events. I went on hiatus for about, literally 2 years, really. The last time I attended an event that was a pretty big conference was back in March of 2020. And that was in California right before the lockdown, and actually left the conference early because I did not want to get stuck on the West Coast because California was the first to lock down before anybody else. Yeah, so it's been pretty crazy. So I haven't had my annual brunch, which is usually during Women's History Month in March, and I have not had my Pink Leaf Retreat, which you guys know the Pink Leaf Retreat has been rocking for the past several years. So this year will be the 8th annual Pink Leaf Retreat, October 1st, 2022. And I cannot tell you, it has been such a great response when I put it out there to say, hey, the retreat is coming back. People have been asking me, is the retreat coming back? People were asking me about the brunch, and I decided not to do it because one of these new variants decided to rear its ugly head. And I was like, you know what, to stay on the safe side, let me not even do it. But you know what? I have gotten to the point now that I have to get out there. I've gotten to the point now that, it's been long enough not doing regular events, and I need to get back to it and get away from the fear of getting back to being normal, So I guess that's really pretty much what this episode is about. And it'll be short, but it's really talking about dealing with our fears. And it's just the fear of being in these big crowds and people just, coughing COVID on you and all that sort of stuff. And y'all know I'm a self-professed quasi-semi germaphobe to a certain degree, which is crazy because I'm a hugger. And if you're a germaphobe, like, why do you hug people? But you know what I mean. I was particular about cleanliness and all that kind of stuff long before this COVID even came on the scene. People washing their hands and, all that sort of stuff. So I'm already particular about that sort of thing anyway. So it was easy for me not to, shake people's hands and all that kind of stuff because I'm so particular about that anyhow. So I'm getting back out there, and I was thinking of doing a couple of events even before that, which I may do, which will be virtual, which is what I've been, rocking with for the past couple of years, are virtual events. And I think, the folks who have, given me their platforms for me to come on there and teach and, talk about branding and marketing and all that sort of stuff. So I really do appreciate those opportunities. But really, if you're going to do in-person events, that's where a lot of bread and butter is, So you have to get past that fear. I think a lot of concert venues and, just venues for any type of events in general, I think they're just to the point where it's like, okay, if we don't want to lose this business, if we want to stay in business, we have to start, getting back to normal life. And I think it's getting to the point where, COVID is going to become, what do they call it? I think an endemic. I think that's what they call it, because we're in a pandemic right now. But an endemic would be something like the flu, something that's with, that's in society for good, that it's just going to be here. It's going to be something, just like the flu, where you get your shot every year and keep it moving. So, of course, COVID is a much more serious situation, and I don't want to make light of it in any way. It's so not the flu. The flu is somewhat a walk in the park compared to COVID. And again, it depends on who you are as well. For some people the flu is extremely deadly. So we just have to be careful. I don't know where people sit on the side of vaccinations and shots and all that type of thing, but just be smart. Pick your events properly and make sure that people are masking up and just being careful, and make sure you're wiping surfaces down and just being careful. And the thing is, it's something that we should be doing all the time anyway, but it's just been more, I guess, brought to the forefront because we've been dealing with this pandemic. So it's just kind of bringing it more to the forefront. But we do have to get past our fears, and that's part of the thing that has been, I think, plaguing a lot of people, including myself, is getting back to regular life, getting back to traveling, and so getting past that fear. And I think that's something that I really had to come to terms with. Like, okay, you have to get over the fear of not wanting to go certain places. It was a big deal for me to go back home, to my hometown in New York. That was a huge thing. I chose to travel a certain way. The way I traveled, how I prepped for the travel, it was like a whole ordeal. It was a whole lot. So I'm just trying to be smart about what I do. I know I've had this conversation with my sister many times, and my mom, and all of that. So we're just trying to be smart about what we do, but we also don't want to hinder life, and living, and enjoying life and going out and just, getting back to normalcy. And I think that's part of the issue that has been, for me, really has been very tough to do. So I'm going to start with that in-person event. It'll be an in-person event. If people are not vaccinated, that's fine, but I am going to require masks so that we stay as safe as possible, within reason. And we're going to enjoy ourselves. So, the Pink Leaf Retreat is back October 1st, 2022. That is a Saturday. And it's going to be a great brunch that is going to allow ladies in business to get together and network and share with each other their resources and best practices. And we're going to get back to it. We've had some great Pink Leaf Retreats every year. It is sold out. The last one that we had was in October 2019. And so we're going to get back to it again. And I look forward to seeing everybody there. If you want more information about the retreat, please go to my website, www.onyxqueenmedia.com. That's www.onyxqueenmedia.com. And you will see, just go to the events area on the website and you will see the event there, and you'll see the whole rundown. of everything that we will cover. We're going to be doing stuff on social media. We're going to be talking about reels. We're going to be talking about creating digital content, because that is the hot thing right now. And we're going to teach the ladies how to really rock their Instagrams and, creating amazing content for their online social media presence. So join us, ladies. These are all ladies over the age of 21. And that's October 1st, 2022. And it will be in the Atlanta metro area. Just go on my website, www.onyxqueenmedia.com, and you will see all of the details. So I'm stepping out on faith in doing this, and it's a little nerve-wracking when you're, planning an event, but I'm getting back into the swing of things, and I'll keep y'all posted. So until tomorrow, bye, you guys. Online savings simplified. Don't search for coupon codes ever again. With one click, Honey's smart shopping assistant will automatically apply discounts to your cart in seconds. Save on all your favorite things. Easily pay less for products you're already buying online. It's as easy as 1, 2, 3. Join Honey for free. It takes 2 clicks to add Honey to your Chrome, Safari, Firefox, or Opera browser. Find savings in seconds. While you shop, Honey will find working promo codes across the entire internet, and you save instantly. With one click, Honey will apply the best deals to your cart. It's that easy. So what are you waiting for? Get Honey. Download it today. Visit our link, www.tinyurl.com/ONYXHONEY. That's www.tinyurl.com/OnyxHoney. Start saving right now.